Welcome to the last Kickstart of the semester and this academic year. You know, it's amazing to think that we are at the end of this year and getting ready to say goodbye. As a matter of fact, I want to say congratulations to our seniors and our graduating students. You know, last fall, when I kicked off the first chapel, we spent time talking about our theme and what it means to embrace this idea that God is here, that God is present in our lives, that He is with us in whatever is happening. You know, thinking back, I could not have imagined how important that theme would be for me personally, and then even for our institution. That God is here, not just on the campus, but He's here in my life. He's present. He's here when I've had struggles, right? He's here when it has been a joyous time. And we've had all of those this year. So this year, I want to just talk on this last chapel about Isaiah 40, verses 28 through 31, which are the verses for this theme. And let me read that to you. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and His understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and the young stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I want to say this line again. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. I don't know about you, but there were times when I didn't feel like I had any strength this year. I mean, that's the truth, right? I mean, it just seemed like things kept coming. But when I look back and I think about those dark moments, I absolutely knew that God was still present, still guiding me, still in my life, and He brought encouragement through colleagues, friends, family members, even through Kickstart every week. This idea that we could look beyond ourselves and begin to understand what God has for us in a greater way. You know, there were pressures and uncertainties that we all faced, but we were confident that God was present. I hope you were confident that God was present. And there were times that things got in our way. I mean, I remember thinking, Lord, are you hearing me right now? And you might have experienced that. But my hope is that as you look back on this year, you will see where God came and intervened through different parts of your life, even in those challenging times. And why do I want to reflect on that? Because you're getting ready to go home at the end of this semester. Some of you are going into new jobs. Some of you are going back home to situations that might be a little more challenging or complicated. Others, you just can't wait to get home and be there. New positions, new relationships. And it might be a little scary to think about what's ahead. But if you look back on these last months, I hope you can see that God was on that journey with you. He was here. He was present in your life. So at the beginning of the year, I encourage you to listen to what God might be saying to you. And I want to encourage you that again, to use prayer, to use scripture, to use conversations, and to slow down as you move into this next phase. And I went back to my notes and I pulled them out because I wanted to remind myself what God was saying in the beginning of the year, to remind myself for what might be coming into the summer months. And let me read that to you. The passage goes on to give us encouragement, the Isaiah 40, that even when we're weary, He's not, that He will provide strength we need to get through the challenging times, that when we're tired, those who hope in the Lord, or another version says, those that wait on the Lord, right? Again, we're talking about slowing down, inviting the Lord to be part of our day. And finally, the passage reminds us that He will give us all we need to keep going. Today begins the last week of the semester. And if there's one thing I want you to know, is that God is going with you, whatever the next step is for you. He is there. He is present. And He is waiting for you to engage Him in what that next step would be. And yes, there will be times of disappointment and discouragement, just like there has been this year. But if you can slow down and reach out to the Lord, He will meet you in that space. So hear me when I say you are not alone. You are not alone in this next transition that has come in this crazy time that we've been living in. So my notes also reminded me of a few things that I want to share with you. You know, God is with you even when you can't see it or feel it. He's shining a light into those dark spaces that might be there in this transition. He is making a way forward for you. He is ready to connect in a deeper way. He is there when we're frustrated, and He will be there when we're frustrated. He will be there when we're discouraged. He will be there when we're crying out. He will be there when we're weary, and He will be there when we are at peace and when we are hopeful. And He is there when I trust Him. Even when I don't see it, He is working. Even when you don't see it, He is working. Even when we don't feel it, He is working. He is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last, available to you if you reach out to Him. As you go from this place, back home, a new job, new relationships, those that can be challenging and encouraging, know that God goes with you. He is available, and He is just a prayer away. Know that, trust that. And for today, know that He hears you and that He sees you. Shalom. Go with God and know that you are deeply loved.
You are here, you're moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keep, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keep, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. is who you are, God. You're the light in the darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. That is who you are, God. That is who you are. We sing even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. Never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. Never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. Never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. Never stop. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Oh, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Oh, you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who